Hey there, my friend. Welcome to another episode of Your Concrete Success podcast. I'm joined by my one and only Maddie. How's your day going so far?
My day's going great.
Are you excited about heading over to the end of the year?
I am very excited about heading over to the end of the year, yes, and starting fresh. It's my favorite thing when you start turn the new page,
That's right.
new chapter. It's
That's
the
right.
best.
And if you're listening to this episode right now, you're wondering, hey, what is this episode about? We're going to be talking about a couple of different subject matters here. One of them is going to be, what is it going to be?
Okay, so we're going to be talking a few things, but one of the things that we're going to talk about is what we're going to be talking about the marketing plan for 2024, but
Cool.
also
Awesome.
also something else that we're going to talk about, which is very interesting. So we're going to be talking about AI.
AI.
Yeah.
AI. And to kick it off, let's bring Danny A.I. Danny into the mix here. Christian, roll it out for us.
I'm excited to announce our up-and-coming masterclass, Digital Marketing Strategies for Growing Your Concrete Coating Business in 2024. In this one-of-a-kind training, we'll be revealing all the latest ways to generate more leads from your digital marketing efforts. We'll be going over how to make your phone ring with targeted leads and project opportunities by leveraging targeted SEO, Google Ads, conversion optimization, remarketing funnels to Facebook ads, and TikTok ads. We'll also cover the video advertising strategies you can't miss out on, and a whole lot more. If you're a concrete coating business owner and you want to survive and thrive in 2024, register for our free masterclass now. Click on the link in the description now. I look forward to seeing you there.
Wow.
Okay. Let's address the elephant
All right,
in the room.
let's
address the elephant in the room.
for those listening, you might not even know what's going on. You have no clue. So make sure you go over to the YouTube's Concrete Marketing Crew and find this episode specifically, because you're going to have two things. You're going to have to analyze the way this Danny AI looks, and the second piece.
I mean, are we gonna ignore the fact that Danny AI sounds like a newscaster with like this English from I don't know, with zero accent?
I mean,
or?
if you don't know who I am and never heard me
I
speak,
guess.
and you're listening to that doesn't sound that bad,
No,
though.
it doesn't sound that
Like
bad.
for
It sounds
AI?
great, but oh no, it sounds great. It looks cool. It's
Yeah.
very real. It's actually very good quality. But
Yeah.
for those of us that know you,
I
there's
know.
the way
So,
it sounds.
give
I
us
don't
your
know.
feedback. We'd love to hear your feedback. And want you to think about that. What does that look like for you and your business? And you can create training material. Think about this for a second. You can create content to introduce yourself to specific prospects. You can send this over for training presentations, etc., for your team members. The capabilities of AI in video and voice format, they're nuts. That's not including ChatGPT 4. It's not including the plugins, what you can do. And there's so many ways to be able to leverage AI. What I'm noticing, and I'll give you some observations, you share yours. I'm noticing, here's the trend that I'm noticing. The amount of time it takes to get something done has reduced itself to almost half.
Oh yeah.
Meaning, we can take a video like this and repurpose it and slice it up by leveraging AI tools. There's a tool called Descript, for example. You plug it in, and it's able to add the transcriptions. I mean, it's able to burn the words that I'm speaking over. It's able to get the editors to remove the ahs and ums in the videos, and that is in 2 clicks. So what used to take someone hours and hours to do, now with just logging into a platform, you can clean it up. You can clean up the audio and get something done a lot faster. So
Oh yeah.
doesn't mean that you have to do less work. No, it means the expectation to get more done now is the norm. So how does that apply to the conversation of advertising and for our clients?
Well, I mean, it's like you were saying, if you're not leveraging AI in some capacity in your business, you are not staying current. you're like behind. Like AI is not going to go anywhere.
No,
AI keeps getting better and better
better.
and better
Right.
and better. I mean, the other day we were sitting at home playing with ChatGPT 4, and you literally described our dog. You said something along the lines of, like, a mixed breed dog with black and white spots and brown on its face, right? Sitting on a flake floor. And the picture that came out was perfect. I wish you had. Do you have that picture?
I'll send it to Christian, see if he can. I
It
mean,
it was so good, and it's crazy because I feel too like maybe people like even in like this industry, like you can use AI tools to crisp up your floors and make them look sharper when you take pictures of them and post them on social media. You can use AI to, like, so many people are like, oh, I don't have time to create social media posts. Like, Canva has AI tools that you can leverage to create social media posts for your industry, for your business. Some people are like, oh, I want to send an email to all my clients for all the leads that I have, offering them a special offer. Well, you can use AI to generate a beautiful email that you can send to your leads to offer them promotions, and you're ahead of the game because it takes like what, a minute or two to create that.
seconds. It takes a prompt.
Takes a prompt.
And that's what I want to drive in today's conversation. A Concrete marketing crew, we're getting every team member to get fully acquainted with the technology. Does not mean it replaces them,
Right.
although it will replace those that are not willing to adapt. That is a guarantee. So when it comes to advertising, when it comes to cleaning up images, we've talked about that. For example, Photoshop has the capability now to be able to clean up an image, and you can say you have a garage floor and the picture's cut out. You can ask it to, based on dimensions, to make that that picture into a full graphic.
Yes.
So if it's vertical, it can make it into a landscape, format dimensions, and finalize it. If, like, for example, we have stamped concrete clients, we're asking it to put grass around
Yes.
the stamped concrete
Correct.
patio, and now it goes from looking ugly into looking beautiful, like a proper
Right.
outdoor space. So the capabilities are incredible. And the question is, how do you get yourself to leverage the skills and learn the skills to utilize it? You start with the most immediate use cases. So you're not going to go and become a prompt engineer per se overnight, but what you can do is download the app, ChatGPT. It is worth the $20 a month if you pay for
Yeah.
the upgrade. You don't need it. On my phone, I have the free version, totally free version, because I want to be able to coach our clients to utilize the free version. And then our teams, we have the paid version, and it works great.
It does work
So
great.
when it comes to creating follow-up messages, text messages, you can literally say, hey, give me a follow-up response for this client who gave me this objection. Type it in, it's going to give you a response, and that response is probably going to be better than what you would think of. And you can give it some scenarios, and it's going to give you a full response. That's not it. You can go over to your data and say, these are my costs, my hard costs on the product. If I want to sell, this is how much my overhead is. Give me a calculation of how much I should sell square foot if I want to be at this profit level, gross profit. And then, it's going to give you some answers. So you can give it and feed it as much information as you want, and it's going to be able to calculate. Now, on the other side, I don't want you to trust the AI. You still have to check
Right.
the information. Dennis Yu is one of my friends. We were doing some video recordings in Kansas City, and he was asking Bard, which is the Google version of AI, to translate times. He's like, hey, I have a presentation at this time. I think it was like at night, in the afternoon, the day before. And then the following day, in the morning time, and he's asking what time would that be in Pacific. And Bard would not get the times right. It actually got the times wrong, translating the times. He took that information, same prompts, put it right into ChatGPT, and then he got the right times. So depending what machine you're using as far as prompting and asking questions, you're going to get a variety of things. Another example is our content team. We have tools, SEO tools that enable us to leverage AI to run calculations, run metrics, run prompts so that we can create better content. It's sped up the time that it takes us to write content. However, we still need a content editor
For sure.
to go through the content, because a lot of times the type of content we get is inaccurate.
Right.
So that is where you get to refine the engine and give it prompts. And there's so many ways to go in the advanced levels to feed it facts. And that's a beautiful part about this. It keeps learning over whatever you give it.
Right.
So it starts with the prompt. What are some of the best use cases for in your case?
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, let me get back to that. Let me say something really quick. AI is a tool. It is a tool. It's not gonna replace me or you, but it is something
Well,
that.
it did replace me in that video.
Yeah, but it's not.
It
like
should.
the same.
It better
Yeah,
replace
but
me.
what I'm trying to say is that you had to prompt it. You had to
Oh, that's
prompt
right.
it. And even though it replaced you in that video, it didn't replace your voice yet. Is it going to in the future? Maybe.
It will.
It
yeah.
will. But the point is that if we are the people, the AI doesn't control us, like we control the tool.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always going to have that upper hand with these tools. Like we're always going to be the people that, if we have the right prompts and the right way to use the tool, it's going to be something that will only make us better.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So how do we use it? Well, like you said, I love the way that our graphic design team, sometimes we'll have, like, for example, someone will send a picture and in the right corner will be like a bucket. And you could literally tell AI to remove the bucket. Or like you were saying the other day, we had this picture of a beautiful stamped concrete driveway, and then on the edge there was like no grass. It was like just like plain dirt, and we added grass and it looked really, really pretty. That's one of the things that we like to use, and also using it to analyze like data, like you were saying. That's a very good way to use the tool. Well, personally, can I tell you how I use it personally? Can I? Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So I create meal plans for my family using AI.
Yeah.
And grocery lists. Like, AI is just something that you just have to leverage.
Yeah. That's the whole point. It's a leverage point, and you get to speed up, and the applications are only going to improve by the day. I don't see this slowing down, and this is the commitment of our team. Like I had a conversation with our team in the Monday huddle, was about like, hey, these are the expectations. We're going to 2x to 4x what we're currently doing in 2024. That is the expectation. Now, I'm not giving our team unrealistic expectations. I'm giving them those expectations based on the foundation that we should always be improving, learning, and applying, and using the best practices and tools became part of the conversation. It's like, hey, you know what? That's actually pretty doable if we just learn how to do this and that. So you have the automations, and then you have AI. And those two components in a business scenario can make you a lot of money. Now, in the conversations of concrete coating and decorative concrete, like, how can you use that right now? So let me just give you an example. You can take any of the specific prompts that I've given you here or in past episodes when it comes to sales and marketing, and you can take that and go over to ChatGPT and ask it for a question. So, for example, how do I do a database reactivation for my concrete coating business? My business name is ABCD Concrete Coatings, and I want to offer 10% off for anyone that books an estimate or that books their job before the end of the week, right? And you run that, ask it to do a text variation and an email variation. You gave it some specific feedback, and now you go and do your database reactivation. So you can go from a concept into an executable idea.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can take that into your email system or your inbox, or if you're using a CRM, like what we provide our clients, and then you create that email and send that text message as well. And before you know it, you start having momentum. Whereas before, you would have to wait for a marketing agency or for someone that knew how to write better
Mm.
than you did. Like
Mm-hmm.
now, you can take that into Grammarly and it's pretty much ready to go. You can also ask it, hey, use sixth grade or below grammar
Yeah.
level, and it's going to be able to clean that up for you. So do not be limited by just basic uses. Another way I've seen it used is you can take your legal contracts, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe you don't have one, and you can ask it, hey, can you revise this legal contract and make sure that it has this and that disclosure? And it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's scary the level of information that it can translate, change, and adapt. And you can also feed it information. One of my favorite ones is whenever I've read a book that I like to get a summary of the book. If it's a brand new book, for example, you might not have that information, but if it's a book that's a couple of years old, you can ask it for a summary and you can get actionable items out of that
Mm-hmm.
book. And I love that. I personally love that. I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and refresh on that. So, in the Comp Master Lab, when you join our coaching program, I share with you best case uses for you and your business. There's another way that we're leveraging this, which I'm excited about. It's plugging in your website into the FAQ database. This way, when a prospect comes in through your pipeline via SMS, via Messenger, via Google Business Listing, whatever it is, there's a two-way dialogue that if anyone asks you a question that's already been answered on the website, or you can install it right into the ChatGPT, it can spit it out into SMS format, Messenger, into the native mode of whatever it is that you use to communicate with clients: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even LinkedIn. So think about that for a second. Now you don't need customer service. You can have AI answering questions for you for prospects. The speed to lead, there's no reason why you shouldn't have speed to lead in
Mm.
real time. Between automations and AI, in 2024, that is a big push that we're having, and this is why we're having the 2024
Mm-hmm.
marketing plan for concrete coating and decorative concrete contractors. You want to tell us when the date and time?
So it's going to be December 14th at 1:30 p.m. and it's going to be great. I'm going to be on the call too. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and what we're going to be talking about in that specific call is some of the ideas into how to implement AI, especially speed to lead, how to convert more leads into estimates, and how to feed your CRM more leads. How to get more leads via Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, which in my belief, like that's going to be something that you're going to have to integrate into your business, whether it's as simple as a remarketing campaign or launching that as if it's a TV ad, for example.
Mm.
So very powerful ways. There's a specific method to the madness. Get a lot of prospects that say, hey, I tried YouTube and it didn't work. And then I look at the videos and I'm like, of course it didn't work. Didn't have the right type of hook copy into the video. And guess what? Now with AI, you can shortcut the way that you write copy for a video sales letter for your concrete coating and decorative concrete business. And if you have the right hook, the right offer into the right landing page, simple landing page actually, you can convert that into a very solid lead that might have been in the research mode of their journey. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, what does it look like, the SEO landscape? I'm seeing some interesting data into that. What's working, what's not working. Google Ads. There are some changes, pivots, and shifts that I'm seeing in the Google landscape. And by the way, if you're a concrete coating contractor, you should be paying attention to the LSA, which is not available in every territory, but Google has this one element in their platform, which is to pay Google for the leads so that they send you the leads specifically. It's not available in every territory. It's called the local service ads. Not available in every territory, but in some territories it is available, not under concrete coatings or concrete polishing. Might be available under uh, contractor or flooring as a category. So that leverages your Google business listing information. It reads how many reviews you have in your profile and all that. And once you get your business registered and submitted, you can ask it to show for specific categories and specific keywords. Now, because it's so fresh and so new in the concrete coating and decorative concrete space, you might not be getting the lead. So just in that specific pocket, you got to make sure when you're submitting and registering that you're doing it the right way. Feel free to reach out. Again, that's another topic we cover in the Code Master Lab. But we're going to be covering that in the upcoming masterclass. And the goal is to empower you so that you know what place you should be thinking about, what your budget should be, budget allocation. It's another conversation for growth, for stability. And next year is a year that I'm going to tell you the main conversation is going to be how do I build stability in my business amidst all the chaos. So that's what I'm excited about, and that's what the masterclass conversation is going to be about. So last piece here, Maddie. We've talked about AI here. We've talked about the upcoming masterclass. What else is on the lineup for the remainder of 2023, heading into 2024 at Concrete Marketing Crew?
I don't know. What do you mean? What you're just throwing something at me? I don't know.
I love to do that.
You're
We've
totally
got some
like
jingles.
Oh
I mean,
yes.
should we play it?
We have the jingle, which is really fun. We're gonna
Let's
like
play.
publish
Let's roll it.
I'm excited about that.
Let's give you. So listen in, put your volume up, and we're gonna have Christian roll it for us. Let's hear it. See if you got it dialed in. There he is. I catch Christian off guard.
You
and
caught us all
Maddie,
off
and
guard right now.
all of us, we're just finding the right file. Make sure it's the right file there. Christian is not the one.
It's not the AI one.
There you go.
Get the leads, make the calls, give a free quote. Cheers when you land the job. Driving and smiling to get the job done. And we're hoping you have some fun. Grind it up, base coat here, all the flakes there. A top coat to make it shine. Creating, upgrading, no one can compare. We just have to share. Spring and summer, fall and winter time. We bring in leads all day. Keep it growing when it's snowing. To rock the competition away. Marketing strategy for your team. Giving our best to you. On the World Wide Web while you're chasing the dream. Concrete marketing, concrete marketing, concrete marketing crew.
Woo!
It's so good.
There you go.
It's cute.
Concrete Marketing Crew. I want to take this moment to thank every single one of our listeners. You could be listening to every other podcast out there, and you might be, but for you giving us your time, your attention, your focus, and listening to your Concrete Success podcast, it means the world to me and to our family, to Concrete Marketing Crew, to every crew member, and to every client. I want to thank you for your vote of confidence in helping you get more leads, book more estimates, and sell more floors. And we're on a mission to impact the industry by 1,000 concrete coating and decorative concrete contractors by 2025. We're on our way there, and it would not be possible without you and your support. So make sure that you stay tuned, subscribe, give us your feedback. Let us know how we're doing. Any feedback you may have, amazing, awesome. And you can find more information about Concrete Marketing Crew by visiting concretemarketingcrew.com. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.